That's a guess.
It's better than buying a million like Jennifer.
Hey,
Are we live?
I don't buy expensive drinks.
Hey, we're
Bye.
I don't buy expensive drinks. That's hilarious. I actually bought a coffee yesterday. Only was able to drink half of it because I was like, but I needed it. I was tired. Not a coffee fan. What are you giggling at?
No, that's coffee. I'm not a coffee fan either.
It has to be sweet, like really sweet, and but I can't drink it because of the way the caffeine affects me. That's why I drink tea.
Yeah, I can't drink too much coffee, or else it just makes me like antsy, and it's like makes me feel weird all day.
Yeah, I start getting like my heart feeling like it's gonna pump out of my chest.
But like my little brother drinks all the time. I'm like, I can't do that.
I can't do that.
It's time for Today in Yuma with Jennifer Blackwell and Teresa Strong. You can listen to Today in Yuma weekdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on Z93 and Outlaw Country. Opinions expressed herein are not necessarily.
Good morning, Amanda.
Feel free to give Jennifer and Teresa a call.
Hi, Kevin and Richard.
My Kevin.
And Amanda. No, different Kevin.
I'm like they're off.
But hello to your Kevin, too. I just don't know that he's watching right now.
I don't know either. It sounded like they were in the truck when I called them.
Hi, Tabitha and Alex.
All right, are you ready?
Yep. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Strong.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. There's a lot of F's in that.
Yes, there is. If you do not currently follow us on Facebook Live, we encourage you to do so. It's a way to get a behind the scenes of what goes on when Z93, Outlaw Country, and MonsterMediaYuma.com all go to commercial break. Jennifer and I stay live the entire hour. Plus, it's a way to interact with the show. If you have any questions or comments for any of our guests or any of the topics that Jennifer and I may be talking about, you can post it right there.
That's right. It is Friday. That means it's Cat Shirt Friday.
It is. And we're both wearing new cat shirts.
We are. Mine is a cat in a taco, and it says my spirit animal.
Yes, definitely.
This is hilarious. It's two cats eating ice cream cones, and it says all these flavors, and you choose to be salty. That's cute.
You know what? My cat shirt closet is not as full as yours. So as soon as you know what, at the local stores around here, it seems like they get picked up really quickly because you visit one of the local big stores. Well, one of the big stores out towards the foothills, and you seem to get all the good ones. I never get any good ones here in Denver.
You just need to expand your horizons.
Yeah, but see, exactly. I'm not about to fill a whole closet with cat shirts, so I think Kevin will kill me.
Anita made hers today, and it's awesome. She's got
It is.
Here, let me get a shot of your cat shirt so you can model it.
It's
right.
For the people listening, it's a black t-shirt, and she got the silhouette of a cat, and then she put it down like a stencil, and she used bleach so it looks like orange splatter. It's really, it would be perfect for Halloween.
It's awesome for that. Looks like the cat sitting in front of a full moon.
It does.
Good job there. You're my winner today. Okay. All right, for your Cat Shirt Friday entries, all you need to do is text, we love selfies with your pets.
Yes.
But it can be any photo. It can be a stock image of something or just an emoji or Bitmoji. You need to either send those to us through Facebook or text them to 928-343-0993. And the prize today includes, we are doing these pretty much throughout the season, we have 50th anniversary Phoenix Suns t-shirts.
Yeah.
And one of their anniversary hats. The hat today is orange. We also have a Phoenix Suns water bottle, a $25 gift certificate from the Oriental House of Yuma, a $10 gift certificate from Catherine's Cupcakery, 2 passes to the Masonic Barbecue this Sunday. We had the great guys on yesterday talking about it.
And it's a tri-tip.
It's a great meal. And 2 tickets to the Orbison tribute. That's a tribute to Roy Orbison at the Historic Yuma Theater later in February. So your prize today is valued around $160. Just send in those photos and you're automatically entered into a random drawing.
Yes, and like Jen said, it can be if you don't have a pet. Like I said, it doesn't have to be cats. We do cats because Jennifer's a crazy cat lady. But you can even just get a Google stock image and send it to us to get your entries in. If you go to monstermediayuma.com and go to the homepage at the bottom, you'll find both of our emails there if you do not have Facebook. But utilize that Monster message line because it comes straight to our inbox.
And speaking of pets, the Humane Society of Yuma is continuing their Love Me, License Me campaign for vaccinating your pets and getting them licensed. And they have an event going on tomorrow. It will be at the Humane Society. And then the following Saturday, they are at the event in San Luis. Mascotomania.
Mascotomania, yes.
And that's always a fun event. Now, we have a full show today. We're going to actually start with our guests a little bit early. We've got to do birthdays first.
Yes.
But coming up today, we have Travis Ramirez with the Arizona Western College Student Government Association. And then Jessica Martinez with Catholic Community Services and their 3rd annual Toast to Hope dinner. And then we will round things out today, last but certainly not least,
with a full house.
It's a wrestling kind of day.
It is.
We have Yuma High State Champs Division 3. They will be coming in. Their team won the state title. We have Cibola Individual State Champs, Tommy Mommer and Aaron Gandara, and Koby Fike from Gila Ridge. So we're going to have a studio full of wrestlers, and we just want everyone to tune in. If you want to send your congratulations, you can either call in or you can send your message through the Facebook Live feed too.
Yep, exactly.
All right, birthdays today. We want to thank the great folks at Firehouse Subs. They provide our birthday shout-outs here on Today in Yuma. What we are doing is we take all the birthdays for the week, throw them into a random drawing, and one lucky birthday person will receive a medium sub, drink, chips, and a dessert from Firehouse Subs.
Yes.
And you can get your entries in. There's a form on our website at monstermediayuma.com. It can be your own birthday. Seriously, there's no shame in that. We want to be able to recognize and help celebrate you, and you could win a great lunch.
Exactly. All you need to do is go to monstermediayuma.com, click on the Today in Yuma tab, scroll down a little bit, and you will see a little banner there with the Firehouse Subs logo, and there's a little entry form. Fill it out. It goes straight to our inbox. One big thing, make sure you put the actual date of the birthday so we can actually announce it on the actual birthday.
That's right. And remember, we are off Monday for President's Day. We will not have a show, but we'll be back bright and early with bells on Tuesday.
Sounds good.
All right, birthdays today. Katie Figueroa.
Happy birthday, Katie.
Also, Kenny Thomas, longtime friend. He's celebrating a birthday. And Joshua Welch.
Yeah, longtime friend of mine as well.
And Jasmine Stearns. We also have Remy Rhymes. He was our local monster a couple weeks ago, wasn't he?
You know what? He was, and he is actually turning 18 today, and he's celebrating by dropping his new album. It is called My Diary is My Notepad, and if I have he tagged me in the link this morning, so you can just, and it's public, so if you go to my page, you can find it right there. Give this guy a listen. One of the things that I loved about him, when I first heard his music, I recognized right off the bat, you know, a lot of hip-hop artists tend to use cuss words. None of his songs had cuss words, and I asked him about it. He said, no, he does not use any profanity in any of his songs.
I admire that, because I don't think you need to.
No, and that takes it up another level, so that it's challenging you to find actual words that aren't cuss words, you know, in your music. So I can play all of his music on the radio. So Remy, we want to wish you a happy 18th birthday, and good luck with your album.
That's right, and also, happy birthday to Eduardo Hernandez. Victoria Moorhead is celebrating a birthday today. And for our celebrities, The Weeknd is turning 21.
21 or 27?
I'm sorry, 27.
Either way, I thought he was older than that.
No, he's 27.
Okay.
Also, Ice-T is 60.
Wow.
Yes, and LeVar Burton of Reading Rainbow fame and also Star Trek. Was it The Next Generation?
Next Generation,
Did we figure that out?
The newer one.
The Next Generation.
The guy with
but
the weird
not the
glasses.
newest. Yeah.
And Anita said the banana clip.
banana clip glasses.
Perfect. The best description.
Real quick, I do have a couple of congratulations to put out there. First one being for Fausto, legal alien of the Dune Sea Crew. Him and his wife Christina welcomed brand new baby girl Navi Grace Lopez into the world yesterday, and Fausto says, shout out to his wife because she is the one that needs to be praised for all of her hard work she put in. She is amazing. 8-hour home birth, and they welcomed their brand new baby girl. So congratulations to Fausto and Christina Lopez. Also, shout out to Jay Worm and Emily Dawn. They are actually getting married tomorrow, and all of these are local monsters, so something's in the local monster water right now. But Jay Worm and Emily, I want to wish you congratulations and many, 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 many years to come on your marriage tomorrow. And then also Johnny Cush and Clarissa, they're getting married on Sunday, another marriage. So we want to congratulate all of you and our best wishes.
That's right. And I forgot, I have a congratulatory message for, they have a new baby. They're not new parents because their daughter Daisy, I think, is 8 now. But I want to wish Jessica and Beto congratulations on the birth of Diego.
Oh.
He was born on Valentine's Day, and they have this giant stuffed dog in the labor and delivery department at YMCA. So he's wearing a little suit that his uncle Hector got him for Christmas with a little bow tie, and he's a Valentine baby.
Oh,
so
how cute.
Congratulations.
You know what, real quick, we got a late entry for birthdays this morning. We want to wish Annette Villegas a happy birthday, and that is from her dad, Victor.
All right, now our first guest with us this morning, thank you so much for coming in, Travis Ramirez.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You are here with Arizona Western College with the student government, and you were not aware, but you are pulling double duty today.
Yes.
All right, go ahead, and there's a box right in front of you. Shake it up.
That's our
Shake it
birthday
up good.
winner.
Those are
Ooh,
our
you get to choose
birthdays
a
for the
winner?
week. You get to pick a
Awesome.
winner. All right. He's looking, they're not looking, and he's looking away, and he's selecting
Alonzo Mendez.
Alonzo Mendez. All right, he is our
Right.
Firehouse Subs birthday shout-out winner this week. Thank you so much. You didn't know we were going to put
no
you on
problem.
the spot. Now, for those of you tuning in, Travis is also Foodylicious Janice's next to the oldest son.
Yes.
Did I get that right?
Yes, that is
All right.
correct.
Number
And
2.
Normally we do Foodylicious Friday, and I understand sometimes you guys get upset that we get the good food and you don't.
Oh, I know. I'm always waiting for her to come home, and she's like, "Oh, there's leftover." No, never.
No, there's not.
And I was
it was
like-
funny because you actually get in on a Friday and she's not here.
No, she
I
has
know,
to do jury duty.
I know. The one time, I know it's a conspiracy. I'm telling you, she did it on purpose.
You know, it's funny. She is at jury duty. They're doing the jury pool selection, and my best friend is also there too. So I go, well, say hi. Go sit by her. So,
Yeah, well, maybe she took them food. Hopefully.
She took some cookies, I saw her.
all right, now Travis, you were here today because we're going to talk about is it a smash? What'd you say?
Smash
Yeah,
Brothers.
it's-
Smash Brothers. Okay.
Yes, the Super Smash Brothers tournament. We're going to be hosting it this Monday on President's Day at the Fun Factory. So we're raising money to go to YMCA to help children's programs like leadership programs and different stuff like that. So
And the money, it'll go to the local YMCA?
yes, it'll be going to the local YMCA.
Okay, well, since it's on President's Day, a lot of people, they don't have school, and a lot of businesses are closed for the day, so hopefully we can get a bigger crowd. How can people get involved with this and participate?
All they need to do is they need to show up. So our registration will be starting at 3 p.m. and then our actual tournament will be starting at 4. So we will be closing the registrations about 3:55 or so. So you got to make sure that you're there before that time, or else you will not be able to be in the tournament. If you want to come just watch, there's plenty of seats to come just watch as well.
Is there early registration or it has to be on site?
It's going to be on site. We normally do like an early registration, but you have to pay in person anyway. So
Oh, okay.
sometimes people don't show up. So we do it in person. So it's people that were going to be there.
Do they need to bring their own controllers?
It is a bring your own controller event, but I will have a couple Wii controllers there just in case. I know not everybody will have their own controllers, but it's first come, first serve, so you want to make sure you're there early if you don't have your own controller to make sure you can get one.
Now, is this just like the one you guys did last year at the campus?
Yes, it's going to be just like that, just more stations so that more people can play, and then at a different location.
And I understand there is a trophy involved?
Yes, we've had a local artist. His name's Jesse Robles. He actually made us some trophies, which they look amazing. He did ceramic trophies, and they have a special technique. So they look really cool. They look like metal in a way.
Oh, wow. And they're ceramic.
Yes.
Okay.
And you would have had the example for us today, but there was, they ended up in someone's vehicle.
Oh, yeah. That's what I said I could take him, but, they ended up in his vehicle, so now.
You don't get fed, and you don't get to bring the trophy.
I know. It's a double whammy for me today.
But you got to pick our Firehouse Subs birthday winner.
That made my day. So.
There you go. That's awesome. All right, now student government. You guys do so many things on campus. We collectively we judged the chili cook-off last fall at the campus, and there was a parade involved, and we were so impressed at the level of participation, and the students were also very well behaved. These are young adults too, and sometimes you can kind of go either way with that.
Yeah.
But we were really impressed, and you guys did a good job out there.
Yeah, I think that's what I like about Arizona Western College is the students are really friendly, And like since we're such a like a close community, like we can do things like that and have a great come out and have great participation and stuff like that.
Well, that's the objective.
Yeah, and I love the energy. I mean, we could hear you guys going all around campus, but when you guys got to the main part right there, everybody was so full of energy, dancing and participating. And it's nice to see because a lot of times, you know, you get people that are like, I'm too cool for that, or whatever the case may be. But everybody was dressed up and looking like they were having a good time, and the energy really transferred to the people, to all of us who were watching.
My favorite was still Spider-Man, who apparently was not even an official entry.
Oh yeah, he showed up. He was like, I heard that there was a parade, so and he just showed up, which is awesome.
I just happened to wear my superhero costume.
Well, he needs to be a part of student government because he fits right in.
Yeah, we're gonna have to invite him in.
Now, how would students get involved with that organization, Travis?
So we actually have Mondays on. We have meetings on Monday from 3:30 to 4:30 in one of the boardrooms. All you have to do is become a student. There's no. I mean, as long as you're a student, that's all you need. You can come if you have any problems or concerns. You can come to us. We can deal with it. So, like a few years back, I know there was a lot of people that didn't like how our campus allowed tobacco. So we actually made that a tobacco-free environment. So
Really?
now we're tobacco and alcohol-free.
And it started with an initiative by students.
Exactly.
Phenomenal.
Yes, definitely. Now, you mentioned is there any other events coming up that you guys are holding that you
Yes, actually, next weekend on the 24th from 9 to 1, we are actually going to be having a car wash for student government at the Fun Factory as well.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be selling $5 tickets. You can show up and pay for them there as well, and then you get a car wash.
Okay, sounds good.
Good
and
deal.
do you know the date of that yet?
It's going to be February 24th. It's a Saturday.
So next Saturday, week from tomorrow. Well, tomorrow is the We Smash Brothers tournament. Again, bring your own controllers.
It's going to be this Monday.
Oh, this Monday. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bring your own controllers.
It's Monday on President's Day.
Yes.
Now, do they have to be wired or wireless?
Either one. So, like, I know some people, they use old school controllers, and then some people use new controllers, which are all wireless as well. So it's your personal preference.
I like that. Old school.
Not very old school.
Old school's Atari with the joystick.
Oh,
okay?
yeah. All right, my bad. Mid-school then.
Mid-school. There you go. Your mom says you're her favorite. No, I'm kidding. I
knew
threw
it.
That in there.
I know. She said she loves me more than turkey bacon, so.
Turkey bacon. Okay.
I don't know how much
that is.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, Janelle is watching us from Iowa, and we do have a new addition to the studio today. We have my cat pillow that is vomiting a rainbow. My husband got me that for Valentine's Day. He goes, it had a cat on it, and it's got some pretty interesting looks here so far, but he thought it'd be great for Cat Shirt Friday.
It's really cute.
It blends in with the eccentricities here in our studio.
We need to find a permanent space for it here in the studio.
We'll hang it from the ceiling.
We are going to go ahead and take a quick break on here. Again, the We Smash Brothers Tournament for Student Government at Arizona Western College, Monday the 19th at Z Fun Factory. All right, our guest today, Travis Ramirez. Time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. Make your appointment to get your 2017 taxes done at Classic Accounting at their Yuma or Foothills location. Call 343-1040 to schedule your appointment today.
And Sprague Sports, visit their partner location, Truckmates, Yuma's home for snug top shells and lids, Line-X spray and bed liners, and 3M window tinting. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And quick refrigeration, it is
Free Filter Friday!
That's right. One of the best ways to keep your unit running efficiently is to change out those filters on a regular basis. And if you take your old filter by 190 West 10th Street today, they will give you a brand new free 1-inch standard air filter. Again, that's quick refrigeration, 190 West 10th Street.
And Yuma's Best Advocate Pest and Wildlife Services are locally owned and have been providing pest control services in the Yuma area for over 20 years. You can give them a call at 928-343-9149, message them on Facebook, Instagram, and follow them on Snapchat.
And again, congratulations to our Firehouse Subs birthday shout-out winner, Alonzo Mendez. The Firehouse Public Safety Foundation has given over $1 million to first responders right here in Arizona. We'll be back with Today in Yuma after the break on Z93 Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
All right. Okay, let's get our selfies.
Alrighty. Thank you for coming early too.
Oh, no problem.
Looking at
I was
this
just
day.
been doing nothing anyway.
Hi guys! We're gonna take our selfie with Travis. Okay. It's cloudy, but.
Where's the rest of it?
Ready? Scoot on in here.
Smile.
Well, I guess they still got 10 minutes-ish.
After 9:30.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of time.
Thank you,
You still
guys.
had another guest
Next
before
we
you
have
guys.
Catholic Community Service. You guys can come sit down here if you want.
It's not.
Okay. I know. Hi, are you guys ready? Come
Come on in.
Awesome. I'm working on notes from last year and I didn't make a joke about it.
Hi.
Don't forget, you're on Facebook Live.
Long time no see.
All right. It's on page 3.
3.
Yep.
All right, we still have about a minute and a half.
Triple duty here.
3 things at once, Jennifer? That's
know,
multitasking there.
One lady's booking her newborn, so I just mentioned, and she said, I was so busy with those
Yes.
contractions, I didn't get to buy a flash sale.
They're directional. They're off right now, so you
Yeah,
can talk.
they're off. No worries, don't worry.
It's not like,
No, yeah, pull it right on up because if you talk like to the side of it, it sounds like you're like way back here. So you want to talk right into the microphone.
That's right? White.
White.
How do you spell it?
W-I-G-H-T.
I knew that's what it was. Okay. I thought I just spelled it wrong on my notes last year because I told you I was going over stuff from last January, I think.
I love to tell people it's from the Isle of Wight, England. Although I'm not married into it.
All right, 30 seconds.
We tried to go get cat ears to come in today, but
Oh, we have?
Yeah, we have a bunch.
We have a whole box.
Oh my gosh.
Do we have cat ears?
We have to make sure that we have enough to match all of our outfits.
Yeah, this matches. Look at
perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
I never would
I
have
think Teresa said those squish your head.
No, those ones don't. It's
Oh.
these ones. That's why I'm already ready to take these off.
It's like me with glasses sometimes.
Right.
It's not. That one's not super tight, so it should be all right. All right,
now
you
we
ready?
fit in.
Here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and good morning to those of you watching us on the FTS Automotive Facebook live feed. Next up with us in the studio, we have Jessica Martinez and Jodi Wight with Catholic Community Services.
Welcome back, ladies.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you both for coming in. Now, we are here because we want to talk about the 3rd annual Toast to Hope dinner, correct?
Yes.
All right. Well, I want you ladies to share all the details and let us know how we can get involved with this because it's tomorrow.
It is tomorrow. We still have a few tickets left. And the Toast of Hope is actually going to be at the St. John Newman's Hall in the Foothills.
Okay.
It starts at 6 o'clock, and our tickets are $75 a piece. All proceeds help all of our programs for Catholic Community Services. So our senior nutrition program and Daybreak, I'll let Jessica talk a little bit about those.
So the senior nutrition program, they do the home delivered meals for people who are homebound and can no longer leave their house, whether it's disability or age. And last year they delivered over 56,000 meals.
Wow.
Yeah, so they get that hot meal that day, and then depending upon their case plan, they might get some frozen meals for the rest of the week, and they all meet nutritional guidelines. So that's the cool thing is you know that your family's getting a hot meal, you know, something that's good for them, not just a TV dinner.
Right.
And then our Daybreak program, it provides respite. So if you're taking care of someone who's elderly or disabled, we have an RN on staff and some CNAs and some aides. And your relative can be there and, you know, you can go to your doctor's appointment, go to your, run your errands, just have a day of that respite. And last year they cared for about 60 individuals throughout the year, and that included elderly as well as disabled.
And this is just one of the services provided through Catholic Community Services.
Yeah, so our senior center, it does do the home delivered meals as well as provides meals at the senior center downtown, which are free to elderly people and disabled people.
Okay.
And then the Daybreak is a separate program, and Jody can talk about the other programs.
So our Safe House, of course, is the only domestic violence shelter here in Yuma, and we provided to over 500 victims last year alone.
Wow.
So our Safe House is a place that individuals can come if they need to be in a safe shelter setting until they can regain control and empower themselves to move forward after experiencing domestic violence. We also have increased our community outreach program. So even if someone doesn't need to come into shelter services, we can still assist the victim with regaining, the control that they may need, or, getting a job, maybe navigating through the court systems, whatever, they might need. And then we also have our counseling department, and we served almost 8,000 hours of counseling last year to people in our community that needed counseling and resources. So we have the 4 programs that this benefit will help, and we're always looking for, empowering and bettering lives.
Well, you can always help out by attending the Toast to Hope dinner tomorrow. Again, tickets are $75 per person, and Jody says there are still a few left. Now, you said it's located out at the St. John Neumann in the hall. Is that located right behind the church off 40th?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I've been to the church, but I haven't been in the hall.
Correct.
Yeah, it's a separate building.
Now, it says that there's fine dining that will be provided by Chef Alex, and music by the Oscar Chavez and Chavez family. And, both of those have become, I think, staples in the Yuma community when it comes down to things like this. So definitely want to get out there and do your part to help this wonderful organization. I don't think that people realize how much Catholic Community Services it does for the community. I know that Jennifer and I, when we visited the shelter, we were just surprised on the amount of people that come in through your doors. And I don't even know that that people realize that there is one here and there is help for them. And you guys take the call straight into your offices, correct?
Correct. We do have the crisis hotline, and so that's where someone would first reach out for the services, and then the staff manage that hotline, and then we assess their need. And if people need to come in, then we assist them with getting to us.
And Jody, at the beginning you said that Safe House is Yuma's only domestic violence shelter. A lot of people, they think that that's what Amberley's place does. They're an intake type of location. After the incident has happened, they go to Amberley's, but they can actually come and stay at the Safe House for how many days is it?
Up to 120 days.
Wow.
In a row or in a calendar year?
It is in a fiscal year.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. Well, there you go. Just letting people know some of the different programs that are available through Catholic Community Services. And I know you guys are always looking for volunteers throughout the different little organizations within the bigger organization itself. How can they go ahead and find information about that?
So anyone can go to Catholic Community Services website and download the application for volunteer. You can also go into the office at 690 East 32nd Street, and there's volunteer applications there as well. And then whatever your niche is, so if you want to assist with volunteering with the home delivered meals, or AKA Meals on Wheels, we do have volunteer hours for that. The adult day healthcare, the counseling department often has interns that are learning and growing in their own lives. And then also with the Safe House, we do have some volunteer opportunities. So just fill out the application, and then we would see where you could work out.
And you guys take donations.
We do.
Yes.
Yes. I think that people don't realize that you get all these people in on a regular basis, and they come with nothing. So you take donations of all kinds.
Last year, the big thing you needed were laundry baskets, because each family. Okay, there you go.
Laundry baskets
and flip flops. You go through like hundreds of pairs of those every year. Those are just some of the basic items. What are other things kind of top of mind that you find you need on a daily basis that you might be running short on?
So when they come into shelter, like she said, they often have
Clothes on their back.
Yeah, just the clothes on their back. If they're lucky, they could do a civil standby, get a few things, but that's like a 5-minute, you got to hurry up. And if you got kids, that's like one outfit per kid that you can collect, and maybe their backpacks. And so we do provide everything while they're in shelter, from bottles, pacifiers, all the way up to shoes for kids to go to school. And those run off of donations too. So I don't know if you guys know how quickly kids grow out of shoes. And they go through socks that just go missing. So literally anything that you would need in your own home, we could use it in the shelter, whether it's, you changed your comforter because you just needed a lighter one or didn't like it. We would take that because not only are we providing it in shelter, we're also giving it to them for when they transition out into their own residence that they've established that is free of domestic violence. So we use the laundry baskets when they're in shelter, and then we pack one for them before they leave with personal hygiene products, toilet paper, cleaning products, all of those things, and we send it off with them to start their new residence because those things all add up.
Just some things to think of. And are donations tax deductible?
They are. We are 501c3.
501c3, yes.
I don't know. I'm talking about my taxes right now. But yeah, so we are 501c3, and we do provide the letter for your taxes.
Well, Cindy says, happy to see Safe House get the recognition for their programs. Maite says, yay, Jessica and Jody. And Deb and McPherson says, hi, Jody. So just a few of the comments this morning on our Facebook live feed. All right, again, the Toast to Hope dinner. How do they get tickets?
So you can contact us at the main office, the 341-9400. You can go to the 690, or there is a text app out there.
On Facebook, the Catholic Community Services Facebook page has the information for the text, so the phone number that you can text with the tickets and all that information.
Okay, perfect. Very good. You guys make it easy. But are they actually available at the door, or is this something we do need tickets ahead of time?
We do need the tickets ahead of time.
For a head count?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well,
So get them today.
Yes. They close at 5, so
You have until 5 o'clock.
Get them before then. Again, that number is 341-9400, or you can text Toast to Hope, that's the number 2, to the number 41444 and get your tickets today.
Sounds good.
All right, make it easy. All right, our guests today, Jessica and Jody, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
All right, it's time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie here on Today in Yuma. And we will be back with some wrestlers after the break.
Eva Mendez counts.
Eva says yes, available at the door. Okay, so she just commented there also.
There we go.
We have extra helpers all over the place just to make it a little bit easier if you want to attend the event. All right, time for our selfie out in the courtyard. We'll be back with some wrestling action after the break here on Today in Yuma. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have 30 years of experience and knowledge to benefit you. Ask about their advanced program. You can get up to a $2,500 advance while your tax refund processes. No additional fees or APR cost if you use the program. Call today, 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, try out your gun before you buy it on 10 lanes of controlled environment at Yuma's only indoor shooting range at Sprague's on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
We'll be back with Today in Yuma. The show is brought to you by Quick Refrigeration. They're also family owned and operated like Sprague's and Classic Accounting and Advocate Pest and Wildlife Services. They've been heating and cooling the Yuma area since 1955. Don't forget, it's Free Filter Friday. Visit getcoolquick.com.
And Advocate Pest and Wildlife Services offers wildlife control like feral cat trapping, snake and skunk relocation, and Jennifer's favorite, pigeon extraction.
Sky rats.
Give them a call at 928-343-9149. Message them on Facebook or Instagram and follow them on Snapchat.
We'll be back after the break.
All right, gotta take our selfie.
How many wrestlers do you have?
It looks like there's quite a bit.
Hope so. They're state champs. Hello, everyone. So far. So rare. Koby, if you want to scoot over that way real quick, we have clouds, so we can shoot this way. We're mixing it up, Bobby. Here. Yeah, we'll
It's all good.
There you go. Ready? Yep.
Smile.
Bobby's gonna photobomb.
No, he's not.
I got his feet. I got his feet. He was wearing a belt. Thank you very much.
So we were going to share it on the Facebook page.
Yes.
It was approved. Get it approved again. So yeah, so we're going to share that.
All right.
It's nice and chilly.
I know, I love it. I love it. Yeah, show us your shirt.
I was I was worried because we're going to be in the desert this week, and I saw all the clouds. I'm like, no rain, because last year it rained and rained and rained and rained. I was like, no, not again. Makes for a very muddy situation.
Yes.
Come on in, guys.
Oh yeah, I was surprised when you get to like what I heard. I was like,
You can wear cat ears if you want. It is Captured Friday. Just letting you know. They're not very
John,
manly,
you want to kind of
but
scoot over a
it's
little
okay.
bit more that way? Eric can scoot
That way you guys can
Oscar
share that
there.
mic right there. There you go.
Logistics.
Hold the microphone close. Don't be scared.
Do you want to hand me those ears here and I'll put them away?
No, they want to wear them.
Oh, do you want to wear them? We have other ears.
There's other ones, but they're not very manly.
You could wear that cap.
Scoot on that way a little bit so Jen has room right there. Bobby, you can come.
I like it.
Kobe and I can kind of
Johnny, red's your color.
Oh, Welsing's not going to like you wearing Copa red.
probably not.
I only have like a light baby blue in there, I think.
We have black.
There's lots of the black ones, but they blend in with the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oscar, you're okay. Go ahead and pull that over to you. That way, Kobe can share my mic here in 3 seconds.
Oscar is the great talker.
And your dad says looking good.
I say Vega is the great talker.
She's not lying.
All right, you ready?
Coming back. Yeah.
All right, here we go, guys. Make sure when you talk, go ahead. It's okay to move it towards you so that way we can hear you. Because if you talk to the side of it, we can't really hear you.
And you can turn them all up a little higher too,
Oh,
since
I
we're going
will.
to be sharing mics too, just
All
in
right.
case.
Here we go.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here live on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. We have a full studio here, but it feels like we're surrounded by champions.
I think because we are.
Yes, we are. We have had such a phenomenal year with schools here in the Yuma community, even just this last weekend, taking state. And today we are recognizing our local wrestlers.
Yes, we
What
are.
I like is that we have 3 different schools represented here, and they all seem to get along okay.
Yeah, they're all friends, it looks
Yeah,
like.
they're all buddies. Well, they've kind of come up through the different programs, and they know one another. We are going to start off. We have, let me see, I'm not even going to use notes.
Okay, here we go.
See if you can name them.
Yeah, see if I remember them all. Okay, over in the far corner, Yuma High criminal Johnny
Ruiz.
Reese. I got the first name right. Now, Johnny, we've shared a story about you recently because you are trying to go to nationals.
Yes.
So we want to share that information again and see if we can help raise some money and get you. Where are nationals being held this year?
In Virginia Beach.
Oh, Virginia Beach. All right. Well, we will see if we can help collect some more money and get you down there. Now, this is the second time you've won state?
Yeah.
All right. In the 113-pound category?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that was like 4th grade. All right. Now, we're mixing up our schools a little bit. Now, you guys are Division III for Yuma High.
Yes, ma'am.
And Yuma High won state as a team, and this was the first time since what year? 1963?
Something like that. It was a long time ago.
All right, well, we have you in here, and then the team won. We're going to hop on over to Cibola because we have Aaron Gandara here. Now, Aaron, you're a sophomore?
Yeah.
All right, now you won for your weight division, which was
152.
152. All right, and is this your first or second time?
This is my first time. Last year, I lost in the finals.
Now, the last name might be familiar to those in the community because you have a big brother who was pretty phenomenal out on the mat, too.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm seeing great things in your future, too. And Cibola came in second as a team.
Yeah.
But still, an amazing year. Congratulations to you guys.
Thank you.
All right, hopping back on over to Yuma High School. Now, this would be probably one of the individuals who will kind of go down in history. Oscar Vega, you are the heavyweight for Yuma High School, and you guys were down by 5.5 points, Oscar. And then you ended up winning, was it by pin?
It was by pin, yes.
6 points for that, and you guys ended up winning by half a point. And that's what clinched it for you guys to take team as a state, or take state as a team. And things were really close because I was watching a lot of the results as they were coming in. And at one point, Yuma High was first and Safford was second. I'm from Safford. but my son wrestled at Yuma High. So I was really torn. But ultimately, I had to go for the Crims because, you know.
You live in Yuma now.
Go Yuma.
You live in Yuma now.
I've lived in Yuma now 25 years, so of course I had to do that. All right, now we have, next up, we are going to head on over to Gila Ridge High School. We have Koby Fike here. And Koby, you won in your division. Which weight class was that?
Heavyweight.
Heavyweight. Now, the interesting for people that might not be familiar with wrestling, when you're in the lower weight classes, it could be 2 or 3 pounds separating. But once you move on to the heavyweight, you could be wrestling someone that's 30 pounds heavier than you.
Yes.
Because you're a tall guy, but you're not a real big guy. Same thing with Oscar. I've seen some people out there that are, really large fellas, but you're a lot, you're on the lower end of the heavyweight class too. Now, is this your first year winning a state title?
Yes.
All right. And what year are you in at Gila Ridge?
I'm a senior.
All right. And overall, team-wise, how did you guys do?
We did pretty good. We managed to get 9th place in our area, and we managed to place 2 other people with the guys that we managed to get to state.
Okay, fantastic. Well, your dad is on the road, and it's a local monster kind of day because we had weddings and a couple of babies for our local monsters. Your dad is Bobby McClendon, and he is on tour right now. But he said, "Is there any way I can listen to the show?" I said, "You can watch the show.
You can watch it.
Chime in." So just so you know, Dad's already watching. And a few people chiming in. Savannah says, "Hey, Koby, good luck, bud." Maite says it was 1963 for Yuma High to win the team state title the last time. And we still had not had, prior to that, it'd been back in the 90s?
94?
Was it 94?
I think it was 94.
Okay, Anita's chiming in because she's a criminal mom too. So there's just a lot of years and a lot of numbers floating around here. All right, well, we have someone else that popped into the studio here from Cibola. All right, you're pretty tall. We're gonna have to lift that mic up there for you. You don't have to crouch down.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, now we're going to have you introduce yourself because you are kind of a celebrity in your own right.
Well, I'm Tommy Mommer from Cibola High School.
Tommy, you are the first 3-time state wrestling champion.
Yes, ma'am.
Obviously it's Cibola, but anywhere else in Yuma?
I don't believe so.
That is phenomenal. Are you a senior?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, I started hearing people were sharing your name and your picture so much at the tournament that I was confused as to whether you were a local wrestler or someone famous because it was Tommy Mommer.
That's all I saw.
All over social media. Definitely. And what was that experience like for you?
I mean, it's a pretty cool experience. Like, it's a pretty cool experience. Like, just knowing that everyone knows your name and like you're it's like I don't know, it's like making history at your school.
And this is your senior year?
Yeah.
So you guys are going out with a bang.
Yeah.
Well, your dad says my son, and he's got like an arm flexing emoji there.
That's Janice's strong arm.
It is.
It's strong arm.
And Sadie says, "Yay, Tommy boy, big sis loves you." And Dave McDowell says, "Oscar Vega is a stud."
Oscar's got some medals on his jacket. I'm wondering what those are.
Yeah, let's go ahead and slide that mic back down for you because we have 5 different wrestlers here, and they're kind of all different heights.
What are those medals you got?
These medals are the ones that they give you at state and sectionals.
Oh, nice. So you got 3 different ones, or are they?
I'm a 2-time sectional champ and a 1-time state champ.
Perfect.
For Division 3.
Now, I'm sure it was already inducted into the Yuma High trophy cabinet, but that state trophy looks pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Well, we love that they had the parade for you young men yesterday around the school, and then the assembly. We go on air at 9 o'clock, so we weren't able to be there to catch that, and we were watching some of the video that the school provided later. But talk about a great reception, and even the homecoming. Was it Saturday or Sunday night when you got back in town late?
I think it was Saturday night.
Okay, that by the time I figured out what they were doing, because we would have all driven over there to help celebrate. It looked like there was a pretty good crowd though, but it was late.
Yeah, it was pretty late.
I'm in bed by 9:30.
I was gonna say way past Jennifer's bedtime.
It was nice for the parents to come over and give us a good
welcome home.
I like that. I do like that. Well, we are so proud of all of you and the accomplishments because you all certainly put Yuma on the map. And it is a community to have this many stellar state athletes come out of our local schools. And we are very fortunate that we have wonderful wrestling programs here in the community.
I think I think that needs some kudos as well, because there's a lot of wrestlers that have come out of Yuma and gone on to do great things in the UFC and other programs. So I think that's something for you guys to strive to, that, you know what, somebody from quote unquote little old Yuma can make it big. It just takes hard work and dedication. And I think you guys are already displaying that with your guys' achievements this year.
And Tommy's dad says, good job on all the wrestlers for all they've done. A lot of hard work. And if you have never had the experience to hang out with a wrestler or live in a house with a wrestler, some people, they just do not understand. How many of you, once you were all done, went out and had a nice big meal? Because you could.
Every single one of you. But you made weight.
And for my son, I know he's like, we're going to go eat, we're going to have different meals, and I'm going to eat what I want.
Okay.
You know,
Make sure you
there's
turn down
so
your radio,
much,
okay?
There's so much dedication
Okay,
involved
hold on
with
one
this
sec.
sport, and a lot of people just don't know it. We have a phone call. All right. Now, we have a couple pair of headphones in there, so we'll
need you to
hear what
hand
the
me
caller
a
has
set.
to say, and then share it
relay
with
the
you,
message.
okay?
Maybe. Good morning. You're live on air.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Back when, like you said, once a criminal, always a criminal.
Once a criminal, always a criminal. We've heard that many a time.
Yes, and, you know, like you were saying, back in 63 when they made state champions, and now this year they make it again. But, you know, what I look at is all the schools that made state. Back then it was only Yuma, Copa. Now you have Yuma, Copa, Cibola, Gila Ridge. That shows what caliber of students we have here at Yuma.
Sure does.
And I'm proud of the boys that they can bring back to trophies to the state or to the city of Yuma. I think that's awesome, and give them congratulations and a job well done.
We certainly agree with you.
Some of those are going to go on, like Curdy Culp, Ron Jesse, and the ones that were Charlie Weaver that played at AWC. They were all from here.
And didn't Curly play in the NFL?
Yeah.
He did?
Yes,
Okay.
he did.
Okay, gotcha.
He was Houston Oilers and Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, very cool. All right, well, we want to thank you so much. We'll certainly pass on those sentiments to our young men here in the studio. Thank you, caller. All right, he just wants to congratulate you all. You know, 63 was awesome, but he said we only had Yuma High and Kofa back then. Now you have these other schools, and it's just a testament to the caliber of the program and the wrestlers that we have coming out of the different schools. And we completely agree here. Now, how many seniors do we have in here again? We have four seniors, so Aaron's the only sophomore.
Well, Aaron, you're going to have to keep that tradition going next year.
Oh, he will. He will. Now, of our four seniors, do any of you plan to wrestle at the collegiate level?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well, all of them. That's awesome. And you know what? Going into it with the state title your senior year too, I think it's phenomenal.
Do you guys know where you're going to be wrestling at yet?
Not quite.
Not quite. You still have a little bit of time. Oh, I was wondering what that was. Well, again, congratulations. And like the caller said, he was so proud of you guys and gives kudos to you guys for bringing that trophy back to our city. A little old Yuma, and like I said, you keep it up. You guys are putting Yuma on the map, and we'd like to see that.
And you know, we couldn't get them all in here just because our studio doesn't allow for it. And we're very thankful, and I'm sure you are too, that there's no school today. I believe it's a teacher in-service type of day.
Thank you for getting up early.
Yes. Of course, it's still sleeping in for them because we go on air at 9. But for Cibola, they are Division 1. And the different divisions do confuse me a little bit. But Cibola's Division 1. Kofa's also Division 1. Gila Ridge is Division 2, and Yuma High is Division 3. But again, we want to recognize and congratulate you all on a job very well done. It takes a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to be a wrestler. And for those wrestling parents, grandparents, and supporters too, it can be a rough sport to watch. So props to all of you for sitting back and talk about it. I bet it was edge of your seat cheering this year and just frantic. I know several of the parents of you young men here in the studio, and Like I said, Anita and I have been there, done that. I'm sure Teresa will do that down the road. She has an 8-year-old, so now's the time where we need to get him into Chain Gang or some of the other programs to get him started early. All right, any parting comments that you guys would like to send out to our listeners and viewers?
Yeah, I would like to send out to my partner, Jaden Dobson. I love you, bro.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. And we just, again, want to thank you all for coming in. We know it's your day off, but coming down here and giving us a chance to recognize you and really compliment you. And thank you for representing Yuma so well, all of you. All right. Our guests today, we have Johnny, Aaron, Oscar, Tommy, and Koby here on Today in Yuma.
Good job, Jen.
I did not even need my notes for that. We are going to take a break and take our biggest Lotus Day Spot and Salon selfie yet.
I think so.
Out in the courtyard. We'll be back after the break on Z93, Outlaw Country, Monster Media, Yuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. We'll be back after the break.
Great job, guys.
All right. Thank you so much for coming in, you guys.
Tommy, I'm going to have you go out that door, please. Thank you for your collaboration and cooperation. It was challenging.
Kind of squished you in over there.
That's all right. Johnny's little. He can handle it. All right. Tommy, I'm sorry.
back
I
just
thought
a
you
little
were
bit.
like a young adult
right
here?
parent. I was like, oh, I didn't realize you were a wrestler.
Taller ones in the back.
That means
There we go.
Teresa and I and Aaron in front.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Smile. Hold on, I lost Oscar. Here, let me go this way. Here we go. Ready? Look this way. Smile. There we go. All right, guys.
Thank you so
Good
much.
job.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you very much. And Johnny, I'm going to have something for you for Nashville. I know you have the fund, but can I be cash? Okay, I'll go ahead and take care of that and I'll get it to you through Coach, okay? All right, thank you all.
Thanks,
so much.
Congratulations, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
All right.
Bye. Nice to
Bye. It's good to see you. Congratulations.
I was something different.
What's that?
I was playing.
Well, thank you very much. How much time do we have till the next break?
You have a minute and a half.
Okay. We are locked up next door because I have that donation. If you want to stick around for 10 minutes. Are you waiting on a ride?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can come in and sit down. You and Oscar can hang out in here with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we go off the air right at 10, so.
Tracy says, great job. Is proud of you all.
You're welcome, Sadie.
Did they bring our
Yes.
van back?
Oh, I didn't even notice it was out there. Oh, is that what came this morning?
That's what just now.
I'm like, was it out there? This was dark when I got here and it's a black van.
I'm gonna have to try it and see how it works.
It's
You wanna
funny.
Race for pink slips?
Yeah? Off a cliff? Can I throw it off a cliff? Oh, sorry. Can I say that out loud?
And on Facebook Live.
It's okay. Boss knows how I feel about that thing. He's had to save me many of times.
It's a love-hate relationship.
He says-
we love him and hate it.
Make sure you give Terry the keys because we thought it was coming last night. Make sure you give Terry the keys so she can drive it around. He was being a smarty pants.
Oh, well, I'm going to drive it around to test it out. I may keep your phones handy.
Yes,
Go
ma'am.
to base, take the banner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good idea.
Yes.
I think we need those tickets. We need to run back and forth.
Okay, I can do that. I can do that when we're done.
Good idea. Good idea.
And if we do it now, as opposed to 3 in the
It won't be
afternoon?
warm outside.
Good point.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are here live on Z93. We want to thank all of our wrestlers for stopping in. And I think Teresa's right. She goes, I'm pretty sure they're not that quiet normally in real life.
I don't think so.
Oh no, these two are. I've had personal experience.
Johnny
with
and
these two.
Oscar are still sticking around. They are waiting for a ride down here. But no, just a great group of young men. And, for this instance, I say young men because we didn't have any of the female wrestlers here, but they do have female wrestlers locally. And a lot of the young ladies coming up through the different programs. Chain Gang, and I've seen several out at the Bragg Gym. They have the wrestling program out there also for youth. So, I encourage anyone who's interested in getting involved in that.
Definitely. Any kind of extra activity. Of course, I am a big proponent of any kind of self-defense. I started martial arts when I was in second grade, and that was the best thing I could have done, especially nowadays. It's best to have something under your belt just in case something happens. And wrestling, all those different kinds, whether it's martial art or just regular wrestling, totally different because of the style and things, but anything is better than nothing. So
now, Foodielicious Janice is at jury duty, therefore she will not be here sharing her favorite recipes today, but she did pick a winner for the 251 Downtown Twisted Kitchen gift certificate before she left this morning.
She sure did.
Congratulations to Rosa Velarde. She is heading on over to Twisted Kitchen for lunch or dinner, whichever she prefers, and we want to thank them. You can always see Janice's recipes on our website at monstermediayuma.com. Just head on over to the Foodielicious tab and check that out and get entered to win next week's giveaway.
Yes, and it's super easy. All you need to do, like Jennifer said, is go to monstermediayuma.com, click on the Foodielicious tab, and right there you will see a little entry form with Twisted Kitchen's logo right there. And she does the drawing for the winner every Friday. Just like all of our contests, you can enter as many times as you like.
Now, we did not have a chance to mention this at the beginning of the show because we've been very busy all day. But
just a little bit.
Some people noticed a large transport taking place through Yuma County this morning.
I wish I would have been aware of this sooner because I would have been standing on the bridge trying to get a picture.
There was a large transport taking place on Interstate 8, and it had a heavy police escort, DPS, and I'm not sure if it was local officers too. But someone sent us a photo, and we believe it's possible they were transporting part of a rocket. Someone else has a screenshot from a social media capture. That's the SpaceX's next rocket that arrived in Cape Canaveral for the Falcon 9. It looks very similar to what was coming through Yuma today.
Similar.
If it's not, you can come smack me. I'm pretty sure. Now, I don't know that it's another SpaceX, but it looks pretty darn similar, and I have a side-by-side shot on my page, too. A lot of people saw it. There were quite a few questions.
Well, yeah, when it has that big of an escort, I must, you know what, I'm glad that we have the viewers and listeners that we do because we get pictures and things pretty quickly, and we were able to do a little bit of research, and I'm with Jennifer. It looks almost identical to that rocket.
Well,
so.
my research thanks goes to Allison and Travis. So
well, good job. Good job.
Thank you both so much for coming in, or sharing that information with us. Now, today is February 16th. It's National Almond Day.
I like almonds.
I like almonds, and that's
almonds.
part of my daily regimen. I have my almonds and my dried cranberries, and you make fun of me for my fruits and berries.
Your fruits and berries and salad with no dressing.
Hey, it's what's good for
and
me.
no cheese. I know.
No, sometimes I have cheese on there.
I saw you take off your cheese the other day.
But it depends on what it is that I'm eating.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it's too much cheese. It's also
you can never have too much cheese.
I love this. It's National Do a Grouch a Favor Day.
You know what? Make them smile. Make them smile. And you know what? Usually when they're grouchy, it's something small. It could be something small that will make them smile for the day.
Cindy says there's another satellite launch tomorrow at 7:20. It's the SpaceX. So I don't know if that's AM or PM. Cindy, can you let us know really quick?
Hopefully PM so we can see
I
it.
know.
That would be cool.
Stand out better in the night sky because it is dark by then.
Yes, it is.
But it's also National Caregivers Day.
I like that.
I want to recognize all those individuals. And National Tartar Sauce Day. That is recognized the Friday following Ash Wednesday because now you're going to be seeing all of the fish commercials. Fish sandwiches, fish nuggets, all the different fish things.
No, thank you.
For Lent. 7:20 a.m.
Oh, okay. We'll have to you might be able to see it pretty well. The sun's barely getting ready to
it's
come
up and up. It's not dusk because that's the night, but the pre-dawnish.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can see something around that time frame.
Didn't you say something about iced tea this morning?
It's his birthday. He's 60.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like actual iced
Oh,
tea.
iced tea? No, iced tea is older than 60.
I was like, wait a minute here. I'm kind of confused.
Especially for our southern friends and
Our
those
British
in
companions.
England. Yeah. British Canadians?
British companions.
Oh, companions. I'm like, British Columbia?
Counterparts.
All right, that will be at 6:20 California time tomorrow morning for the... I thought we're on the same time frame right now. We're not?
I have no idea.
And March?
That's one of the things I love about living where we do is
Okay.
we never
No.
have to worry about daylight
Spring
saving
forward,
times.
fall back, so California is an hour behind. Then they will be springing forward and
Yes.
be on the same time zone as us.
But not yet.
Not yet. That
I'm
will
glad
probably
we don't
happen
have to
in
worry about
March. Yeah.
No, it's enough that I have to deal with it for certain aspects of my job.
Yeah,
here,
we
but
do.
on a normal basis. I don't know what day it is.
I
so.
think we have those people pretty
Not
well
wrong.
trained though. No, yesterday was the 16th according to her.
Well, this is Today in Yuma. Again, get your Cat Short Friday entries in by noon today. You can text them to 928-343-0993 or just message them to us on Facebook. There's a post of my lovely cat Rodimus and I earlier today. Some people are just posting their photos on there.
Yeah.
We go through and collect them all and put them in a folder and select a winner at random.
My cats are not photogenic. Neither of them let me take a picture with them this morning. In fact, one of them scratched me, so I said, "Forget you." Go
Mine
away.
picked my shirt. I laid them out on the bed, and she sat on this one, so I wore it today.
She
And
likes
then-
tacos.
I think she does. Well, it's a taco cat, but not the taco cat shirt.
No.
All right, we are going to go ahead and sign off. Busy weekend here in the Yuma community. Take advantage of our great weather. A little windy today, though, but we should have beautiful 70s the next 2 days. This is Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, KCYK Yuma, and KLJZ Yuma. Bye, everyone. Thank you,
Bye.
Linda.
Be safe.
Okay, say goodbye, boys.
Bye.
There you go.